What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Cincinnati Reds franchise. Here in episode 21 is the Season 1 recap, as we have completed the 2017 season, finishing with a record of 70-92. So no playoffs for us this year. Probably really lucky to have even won 70 games. As we will take a look at the standings, Cubs finishing first in the division at 101-61. Cardinals right behind them, 79-83. Pirates, Brewers, and we are in the basement, like I said, at 70-92. Finishing 31 games back. The Nationals take home the NL East crown at 99-63. Like I said, Giants 102-60. Taking home the West, with the Dodgers getting a wild card at 101-60. So only by a game there. The Dodgers and the Mets get the two wild cards. And yeah, we are, like I said, we are second from the bottom in the NL. So not a very good showing for us this year. But of course, it could be worse. Could be the Padres lose 100 games. Over in the AL, Red Sox finished 101-61, taking on the East. Indians at 102-60. And the Mariners 92-70 in the AL West, with the Tigers and Angels winning the wild cards. And there were 4 teams in the American League with a worse record than us, and 2 in the NL. So we'll have probably the 8th pick, I think, in this next year's draft. Something like that. 7th or 8th. On to player stats. Brandon Finnegan finished 7-12 with a 5.56 ERA, 147 strikeouts. Nothing to be too proud of. Desclafani was 8-14 with a 3.54 ERA, 139 strikeouts. Feldman 5-12, 3.65 ERA, 102 strikeouts. Homer Bailey 3-10, 3.34 ERA, 123 strikeouts. He was on the DL for a while. Bronson Arroyo 9-11, 3.82 ERA, 121 strikeouts. Was probably our best pitcher all year. He kind of got bad there in the month of September. He did not do well, but for the most part, he was our best pitcher. Jeff Walters finishing with a 6.16 ERA in his rookie year. Michael Lorenzen 4.35 ERA. Blake Wood 5.04 ERA. Cingrani 4.89. He was 7-6. Rookie Robert Stevenson 3.18 ERA. So he actually did pretty well there for us. Once he went to the bullpen. Mike Morin got from the Angels 6.48 ERA. A lot of that's from that Red Sox game where he got, the Mets game where he got blown up. Raciel Iglesias with a 2.09 ERA, 61 strikeouts. And he had 39 saves on the year. On to the player stats. Billy Hamilton led off for us. He hit 250, 4 homers, 37 RBIs, 37 stolen bases in 138 games. Not too bad. 75 runs scored. Jose Peraza only hit 246. Like to see that better in the 2-hole. 12 homers, 57 RBIs, 21 stolen bases. And he played 154 games. Joey Votto got hot at the end of the year. Hit 318, finished second in batting, 27 home runs, 89 RBIs. Scored 82 runs, stole 4 bases as well. Obviously not a big base stealer. Adam Duvall hit 243, 28 home runs to lead the team, 83 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, 58 runs scored, and 538 at bats. Alex Leday, who got the third base job there the last month of the season, hit 268, 12 homers, 39 RBIs, and 269 at bats. He's probably going to be our everyday third baseman to start the season next year. We'll see what happens. Obviously, if he plays well, it's his job. If he doesn't, we'll figure something else out. Eugenio Suarez, third base, probably going to move him to shortstop full-time next year. Hit 256, 19 homers, 70-some RBIs. Phillip Ervin hit 249 for us with a homer and 18 RBIs as he had to play the last month of the season after Schebler went down with a broken ankle or whatever it was. Tucker Barnhart hit 264, 6 homers, 22 RBIs. Most likely going to be our starting catcher next year with Carlos Perez. They might actually share kind of like at-bats. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But they will both be on the squad most likely as they're both under team control. Tyler Goodell hit 229 or 239. So he did all right once we called him up, but we called him up to fill in for Irvin since he was going to be starting. We need another outfielder off the bench. Tetsuya Yamato hit 234, 2 homers. He did get that average up there the last month on the bench, but did not play well when we started him. Alcantara he hit right at 200, 4 homers, 15 RBIs, 5 swipes, and 250 at-bats, so that's not really good at all. Scooter Gennett, 8 homers, 29 RBIs, only hit 225 though, so definitely don't like that. On to league leaders, starting in the American League. Mike Trout led the way in batting average at 325. Hits, Xander Bogaerts, 217. Shortstop for the Red Sox led the way. Kyle Seager tied with Jose Altuve for lead in doubles at 49 apiece. Moving on to triples, Danny Santana led the way with 11. Encarnacion, 52 home runs on the season. If you remember, he was on pace for like 70-some for most of the year. He kind of must have cooled off there in that department. 138 RBIs. He led the way there. He was also on pace for like 170 RBIs too. So Mike Trout, 115 runs is good for first in the AL. Rajai Davis beating Danny Santana by 1 stolen base to take the lead with 49. Base on balls, Mike Trout 103. Beating Donaldson by 2. 428 on base percentage. Lead goes to Mike Trout. Slugging percentage, Mike Trout as well at 660. And then, so of course, OPS will go to Mike Trout at 1,088. On to pitchers, wins, Justin Verlander, 18 wins. Josh Tomlin, only 4 losses for the Indians. Cody Allen led the AL in saves with 51, beating Britton by 2. Chris Sale got the ERA title at 2.16. Very good for him. Home runs allowed, CC only allowed 16, tied with Jose Quintana and Hisashi Iwakuma. Shutouts, Chris Sale, Stroman, and Kluber with 4 apiece. Chris Sale leads the way with 247 strikeouts. Marcus Stroman, 5 complete games, along with Kluber and Sale. Obviously, those were shutouts. Jesse Hahn, 241 innings pitched, is the AL lead. Walks allowed, Stroman 30 leads the way. Justin Verlander 0.93 whip. Tied with Chris Sale, Chris Sale's right after that. Wins above replacement for pitching goes to Chris Sale at 6.3. Mike Trout obviously getting wins above replacement for batters at 11.8. So those are the AL stats. Now we'll take a look at the National League stats where our Reds are. Justin Verlander, 336. Justin Turner. Our Joey Votto was second at 316 batting average. Justin Turner had 197 hits, led the way there. Joey Votto was 10th with 179 hits. So good to see him get on that board. Brandon Crawford and Freddie Freeman tied for first, 43 doubles apiece. Triples, VR, 16. Billy Hamilton tied for second with 10. Anthony Rizzo led the way with 53 home runs. Also led the way with 142 RBIs. Beating Freeman by 35. Runs scored, he led the way as well with 120. Jonathan VR, 55 stolen bases, led the way. Billy Hamilton was 7th with 37. Based on balls goes to Freddie Freeman, 108. Joey Votto was 4th, though. He had 90, tied for 4th with Dexter Fowler. 421 on-base percentage for Freeman, good for first. Votto 2nd, though, at 414. Rizzo led the way in slugging at 637. Votto was 8th, however, at 535. So OPS goes to Rizzo at 1,037. But Joey Votto is going to get 6th place in OPS with 949. So that's pretty good. Clayton Kershaw, 21 pitching wins. Good for first. Clayton Kershaw, only 3 losses on the season, so 21-3. Saves, Mark Melancon, 58. Raciel Iglesias was tied for 5th with 39 saves with Eri's Familia. ERA goes to Kershaw at 1.70. So I don't know how he's probably going to be the Cy Young Award winner. Jorge De La Rosa, Volquez, and John Gray, 13 home runs allowed. Kershaw with 8 shutouts. That's a lot of shutouts. Home runs allowed, Jorge De La Rosa. Sorry, strikeouts, Kershaw, 293 strikeouts. Holy crap. Yeah, he's definitely going to get the Cy Young. Probably get MVP as well. 11 complete games for Kershaw, 8 of those being shutouts. 249 innings pitched. Obviously, he's going to lead the way when he has all them complete games. Walks allowed, Strasburg, 25 walks. Scott Feldman on the list, though, our only pitcher, 33 walks allowed. Whip of 0.81 for Kershaw. Pitching wins above replacement at 8.6. Rizzo leading the way for batting at 8.3. Votto did make the list, however, 9th at 6.1. So on to players of the month for September. In the AL, the pitcher of the month was Cody Allen. Perfect ERA, 14 strikeouts and 12 appearances. Dustin Pedroia got the player of the month, hit .430 with 5 homers, 23 RBIs. And Wilkin Castillo was the rookie of the month. He hit .369 with 6 homers, 16 RBIs. And on to the National League for player of the month. Clayton Kershaw got pitcher of the month with a 1.57 ERA over 5 starts, 4-1, 60 strikeouts. And and maybe in 5 or 6, can't really tell what that is. Chris Bryant, 378, 11 homers, 25 RBIs for player of the month. Rookie of the month, Destin Hood for the Marlins. Edwin Encarnacion got the AL MVP, hitting .285, 52 homers, 138 RBIs. Monster season for him. Chris Sale took home the AL Cy Young at 18-6, 2.16 ERA, 247 strikeouts. The batting title goes to Xander Bogaerts. He hit .324 for the Red Sox. Reliever of the year goes to Zach Britton with 49 saves and a 2.10 ERA and 65 strikeouts. The AL Rookie of the Year is Yulieski Uriel. He hit .254, 20 homers, 64 RBIs for the Astros. And the Hank Aaron Award for Best Hitter goes to Mike Trout. He hit .325, 42 homers, 109 RBIs. Probably should have got the MVP. Gold Glove now for the AL. Wellington Castillo, Mitch Moreland, Second goes to Jonathan Scope. Third base, Manny Machado. Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Hyun-Soo Kim, Jacoby Ellsbury, and Cole Calhoun are the outfielders. Silver Slugger Award winners for the AL, Edwin Encarnacion gets DH. Giovanni Soto at catcher, Jose Abreu first base. Second base, Brad Miller of the Rays. That's kind of a surprise. 37 homers. Dang, he had a good year. Kyle Seager there at third base. Xander Bogaerts taking it home for the shortstops. And the outfield is Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, and George Springer of the Astros. So we'll go on to the National League Awards. And Clayton Kershaw brings it home, 21-3, 1.7 ERA, 293 strikeouts. I probably would have gave it to Rizzo, because you know he's going to get the Cy Young, and as he did. The batting title goes to Justin Turner, beating out Joey Votto. He hit 336. Mark Melancon gets reliever of the year with 58 saves, 2.34 ERA, 71 strikeouts. And the NL Rookie of the Year goes to Hunter Renfroe. He had 252, 20 homers, 72 RBIs. Must not have had too many impressive rookies this year in the NL. Anthony Rizzo did get the Hank Aaron Award in the NL for best hitter. Yeah, those are definitely MVP numbers. Clayton Kershaw, Gold Glove for the NL at pitcher. Wieters gets it at catcher. Freddie Freeman at first. Ben Zobrist at second. Third base goes to Travis Shaw of the Brewers for the Gold Glove. He's not known for his glove. Brandon Crawford at shortstop. The outfielders are Yoenis Cespedes, Ender Inciarte, and Jay Bruce of the Mets. That's a surprise, too. Silver Slugger pitcher goes to Brandon McCarthy of the Mets. Buster Posey gets it at catcher. Rizzo at first base, unsurprisingly. Dana Murphy at second base. Third base, Justin Turner. Shortstop, Corey Seager. And the outfield Silver Slugger Award winners are Bryce Harper, Charlie Blackmon, and Gregory Polanco. So now on to the postseason. We sim it. And the Indians defeat the Nationals in the 2017 World Series. So the Indians, after losing to the Cubs in 2016, go back the next year and win. They basically pull what the Royals did in 14 and 15. Losing in 14, winning in 15. And the World Series MVP, Francisco Lindor, he hit .417 with a homer and 7 RBIs during the series. And that's pretty much going to wrap things up for the 2017 recap. That will be the end of this video as well. Guys, hope you went on to enjoy the video. If you did, please leave a like down below. And let me know in the comments what you thought of this first season, where we should go from here. The next episode will be the off-season episode, probably up tomorrow. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.